County Sheriff. To my right, we have Major Collier, Assistant Chief Nanny, Major Katrib, Assistant Chief Suarez, and Communications Director Brett Taylor with the Houston Fire Department. We appreciate everyone being out here. Today at approximately 11 a.m., members from our violent crimes arrest team, joined by members of HTSO SWAT, came to this location out here in Kingwood, a residence, to conduct a warrant service on a wanted felon suspect. Upon arrival, they began the process of trying to make contact with anyone in the home. At some point, they determined that somebody was indeed inside the home. We were in search of a 46-year-old white male, wanted for an aggravated assault, domestic violence, impeding breath, which is a very serious charge, and the individual was also wanted, I'm understanding, with a misdemeanor, possible violation type case on a violation out of Montgomery County as well. We're able to establish some communication with the individual. Members of our crisis negotiation team were also here on site, so we attempted to establish dialogue. Our goal is always to give the individual every opportunity for them to surrender peacefully without incident. They continue to try to communicate with the individual to no avail. At one point, he began firing shots from the house, we believe, towards equipment that we had staged around the perimeter of the residence. He continued to be non-cooperative, and so things continued to deteriorate at that point. And at one point, additional shots were heard inside the home. And then we did send out some chemical munitions into the home at some point without effect. And then after the shots, it appeared he had set the house ablaze, causing the entire home to become engulfed. It's still an active fire, even though the fire department here on scene has pretty much gotten it under control. There's still some smoldering that's going on. One of the issues that we're working on is also having CenterPoint here on location for a gas line that's in very close proximity to the home. So we're tending to that, and we want to make sure everybody's okay. We've evacuated neighbors from the adjacent homes. At this point, thanks to the efforts of the fire department and our personnel here on the scene that acted quickly, we feel that those other houses are fairly secure from any of the fire impacts from the target location. But you know, that's still an active scene that we're working here with our fire department partners. The individual that we were communicating with, no one ever came out of the house. So, you know, it'll still be, again, an active investigation. We were looking for a subject. We still hadn't confirmed that it was the one inside the home, because obviously that'll be part of our investigation. The information that we had was that the person was armed with some weapons, that he had made previous threats to either hurt himself or another loved one, and including law enforcement if it came to be. So we were dealing with what we believe to be a very dangerous and serious subject. And so I'm relieved that no injuries to law enforcement or fire department personnel that are here on scene. He made some comments, the individual that was in, that he was willing to burn the house down because he didn't want his, I guess, spouse or former spouse to have the home. And so, again, we don't know that connection. We're just trying to get a little bit into the mindset. But, again, all of this information is always still preliminary.